guys, I haven't checked in a minute. I had a lot of stuff happen in the past week. My name's Laura. Nice to see everybody. Doing a different. I'm just sitting on my bed tonight. I want to get this done early so that I can eat and rest and relax. Okay, so not as set up as usual. Okay. I hope everybody had a good weekend and a good start of the work week. Let's see if I can get through this without getting interrupted because Rumi's on a bit of a rampage tonight. Yeah. I have to laugh though. It's either laugh or lose it, right? Lost a close family friend this past few weeks. The loss is very unexpected, but the ceremony and memorial celebration of life was so nice. So I mean, it could not have been any nicer actually. So yeah, so it was a little emotional, past few days. Yeah, but I rested and recouped a little, so processed and tried to work through the whole event, and yeah, I wanted to do this earlier so I can rest tonight, because sometimes I try to wait till late and it's never easy around here. I'm just gonna keep it real. What else? I don't have any idea what I want to talk about tonight. Well, there's a tarot reader that I like to listen to. I don't know whose name I can mention, so I'm not going to mention it, but let's just say they have a phrase about a wild pony, referring to people in our lives that are in and out, and don't like to put down roots. Fire pony, that's what he says. I'm not stealing it, just bringing it up. I don't want to get in any trouble. That's his saying. Anyway, usually it's referring to somebody problematic in your love life, or someone that you've dated that has not been, has been in and out, there for a good time, not a long time, so to speak. And I was listening to the message, and I've heard him refer to that many times before. And honestly, I had a light bulb moment that while I've attracted fire ponies, I have to admit, it's because I also have been one myself. It was quite an eye-opening moment. Now I will say, I have never set out to do anything maliciously. I've never ever tried to be a harmful person. Selfish? Yeah. fire pony? Yeah. But at the end of the day, never try to destroy anyone leaving out the door. Never. Yeah, and so I was always like thinking about the other people, you know, being the people that dip in and out. And I realized I was equal. That's why I was attracting that. But in a couple of the situations, no, not even a couple, one situation, that person, while they were equally or more so in and out, or just as equal, they absolutely tried to destroy me in every way possible on the way out. I mean, they tried to destroy me. Their goal was to destroy me, or so it seemed. I've never spoken to them again, so I couldn't get it from, the source, but everything I experienced all the way out the door, including while I was packing up my stuff, was somebody trying to destroy me for no reason. It was a terrible event. I don't know if any of you have been through stuff like that before, or somebody trying to destroy you because you no longer want to be together. It doesn't make any sense to me. It never will. I mean, when you're done, you should just pick up your stuff and go. And you might be angry, you might say some possible hurtful things at the moment, but to utterly try to destroy someone because you're angry, or I don't know. I honestly can't wrap my head around it, really. Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it just being diabolical and trying to destroy another person because you didn't get your way, or you got hurt, or you're interested in someone else? I don't know. To me, none of it's an excuse. So why don't we talk about that tonight? Why don't we talk about how when people at the end of relationships, how do you handle it? Have you ever tried to destroy someone? Has anyone ever tried to destroy you? I mean destroy. By that I mean your money, your possessions, people around you, slandering your name, talking about you, talking about your family, bringing up things that they know are purposely going to hurt you or try to push your triggers, even trying to get it to where you could possibly throw hands with them so that you could get in trouble for it. All very, very devious, scheming, mentally unstable things to do to a person who you claim to have had, at the bare minimum, feelings for. Apparently not love. If someone can explain that to me, because I don't get it. So let's see what Spirit has to say about it. Let's see what kind of messages that God gives me to talk about a type of person who would do that, or something in the cards to explain that kind of personality type. When you could just maturely say to each other that it's not working out, or even if you don't have to say final words because you can't and it's hard, just leave. Just let the person leave, and you leave before you go and find someone else, because that person clearly found other people. So the whole thing was bizarre. How you seeing other people, probably a good portion of the relationship, if not the whole thing, but definitely at the end, and then still be that angry that your current partner is calling it quits. I would think you would be happy. I would think you should move right out of my way, let me gather up my stuff, and walk out the door, right? I mean, you should be glad. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Anyway, I realize that I've had some problems. Let's say committing, because I mean I've had plenty of commitments before, but maybe staying in them for like past a certain amount of time, is something I have to work on. And it was a huge light bulb moment thanks to that tarot reader and his saying. Okay. Again, I don't know if I can talk about it because I don't know what you get in trouble for on here. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to tell us about that. All right, just a couple tonight. I'm gonna do 4, okay? Because I'm hungry, I'm tired, I want to take a shower, get in my pajamas, and get all the way under the covers and watch some TV. We're gonna do cat tarot, okay? We're gonna do a crystal for maybe something that we can use to help with trying to heal from someone just trying to destroy you for absolutely no apparent reason other than hatred, I guess. I don't mean to laugh at it, but I mean, how do you rationalize destroying a person that you laid with for sometimes years on end? What's wrong with you? As a person, what kind of therapy do you need? I don't like to use catchphrase words like narcissist, because I don't know. I think that's just people's perception. But who knows? Emerald is our crystal. It's emerald tonight. Emerald. And we have 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Ooh. Maybe that's the couple that got a fight. And 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. And maybe we'll do like one last one just in case, but not right now. Let's see what they say. And then my favorite little cat gurus. I love these little cards. They're so cute. They're so little. I like these just for a funny little message. Barsic. That's one kitty. And who else? Thank you, Most High, for your wisdom that you give me to talk to my collective audience. Could you keep us all protected, please? Give us messages for our highest good, please. Thank you so much. Amen. This one looks cute. We'll do Simon. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we're back. This is funny, as always. So we were talking about the fire ponies, right? Thank you, my favorite tarot reader. I'm not stealing your phrase. It belongs to you. Let's call it the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, okay? Because the Knight of Swords can be great, right? The Knight of Swords can take swift action, be determined and focused and quick-witted and fun and all those things. But he can also be deceptive and dishonest, willing to fight, and just ready to draw that sword, okay? And gallop on out of there again. So, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. All right, this is my take on that. You have two very clearly independent, fiery people who have encountered one another. That's myself and whoever else has been dealing with someone who could have possibly tried to destroy them. I am not a destroyer. I will raise my sword if you mess with me. Oh yes, most definitely. And even more so now that I've been through multiple situations like that. So you had two fiery people that encountered each other, okay? The difference is the Knight of Swords decided to be deceptive. Or Queen of Swords if it's reversed for men. I'm going to say the Knight of Swords. Just to make the point, okay? You can flip it either way you want. Decided to be deceptive, dishonest, and then willing to battle and be ruthless and be cutthroat and take action to destroy the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords saw the deception and the willingness of the Knight of Swords to destroy her, and she took out her sword and she cut it off. And when the Queen of Swords cuts something off, that's it. She made a decisive decision because she's the same way. She cut it off, she got out of there, okay? The Nine of Pentacles at the beginning of the reading represents that both the King and Queen of Swords are very self-reliant people. They're independent, they're fiery, they take action, and they don't really need anyone else. Okay. So, that could be a great couple. If there's not dishonesty and the willingness to destroy the other person, then it's going to go all the way off the rails because both people have their swords up. All right. The last card is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is reliability, practical approach to life, and more concerned with building a solid foundation than chasing after adventure and excitement around every corner. All right, been there, done that. Yes. And I'll have to admit, I probably wasn't ready to settle down either, okay? But I did not destroy. That's the point of the story. So now we want to grow into and meet the Knight of Pentacles, the one who's ready to build a stable foundation. Either you can build it for yourself, or you can find a wonderful partner who's ready to build with you, which is, I'll take either. I'd like to have a wonderful partner, but I can definitely build it on my own. Okay, which is exactly what I'm doing. In fact, you should build it on your own, or you should at least have built up to a certain point to where you don't need anyone else, because then you're going to attract that exact Knight of Pentacles because you're at the same level. So I wrote, clearly two independent, fiery people have encountered one another. The Queen saw the deception and cut it off. Knight of Swords was deceptive and willing to fight. Now we will become and attract a Knight of Pentacles to build a stable life and not go chasing waterfalls. Right? We know what happens when we chase waterfalls. Okay, that was cute and great. Thank you. I get the message. That was wonderful. If you're in that situation and you're either the Knight of Swords or the Queen of Swords, I would say make sure you're being honest. Make sure that what you want to do is dip in and dip out. You don't lie to people and hurt people. And when you're ready to end it, if you figure that out about yourself, don't destroy people. Just completely immature, ridiculous, and mentally unstable to try to do that to someone that you've had once had intimate feelings for. It's not normal at all. It's 100% not normal. So if you think it is, and you're trying to destroy someone because you're mad, jealous, angry, or any other thing, you just dislike them now. Maturely cut it off and go on your pony somewhere else. Do not destroy people. If you destroy people, you got some real serious black holes inside that you need to figure out, okay? Okay, and you probably need to figure out and stop blaming everybody else for breakups if you are a fire pony. I mean, I'm gonna quit saying that, not coining that phrase. If you are a Knight or Queen of Swords, okay? Figure out that you're an action taker, and figure out what your action is. Is it in the relationship, or is it dipping in and dipping out over there somewhere? Okay, figure that out about yourself. I finally did. And I want a stable foundation, even if it's with myself. Okay. Alrighty, so we have, I always say we got, I'm not proper sometimes with the way I don't speak properly all the time. I'm sorry, you guys, I probably make you crazy, but Simon says, heroes come in all shapes, sizes, breeds, and fur colors. Courage is contagious. Exactly. You be courageous. You be honest with the other person. You don't blame them and try to destroy them because you want to be a Knight of Swords or a Queen of, I'm going to say a Knight of Swords because Queen of Swords doesn't do that. Queen of Swords is just more decisive, okay? She can be a little wild too, I'm sure. Be honest. Be honest. Don't try to cover up your down low bullcrap by slandering and destroying another person so that you make everyone else think that you were the innocent when you were not. That come on, man. Usually your friends know how you are anyway, so you ain't fooling anybody. And if you are, they're just flat lying to you because they already know how you are. Okay, and then we had Barsik. Corruption is inevitable, so why resist? To confuse your opponents, issue fake news. I could go both ways. Well, I'm going to say don't be corrupt. Don't try to slander and to destroy people. Just be honest. Be a grown-up. Hey, I don't like you anymore. This isn't working out. But if you're hooking up, pre-selecting your next partner, lying in any way, cheating, or anything else before you maturely make a decision to end a relationship, you are, first and foremost, you're a jackass, okay? You're selfish, and above and beyond all, you are a huge coward. Huge, huge coward. And then if you try to destroy them on top of it, you're just a damaged, mentally unstable coward. And by the way, just know this, and I'm going to say I can promise you this. If you're being deceptive and you're running around cheating, deceiving, destroying, getting in relationships before you leave the other one, even if it's just starting to talk to them, if you've got your target already and you're being dishonest, that next relationship is going to end the same way, or it will end in something painful. You will get it back. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And you deserve it. Been on both sides of the fence. Okay, our crystal's emerald. Okay, let's see what emerald. So maybe we can carry an emerald or put it by our bed, and it will help us with getting through somebody trying to destroy us. Okay, I'm not sure yet. Let's see what emerald says. Emerald says, choose your initiation. Interesting. I hope this is recording, and I hope the volume's up. If I did this whole video on the volumes, it's happened to me before. It's quite annoying because I'm not doing this again. Let's hope Spirit wanted us to hear this message. Okay, ready? Story time. Story time with Laura. Choose your initiation, emerald. Oh, it's so cute. It's got a little, like a little cat in the background. Okay. Picture Emerald as a smoky cat, her gaze flashing verdant as she looks over her shoulder at you. Her uncompromising eyes beckon as she heads into the dark forest of yourself. In this place, this soul womb, you can find your deepest truth and your truest love. From here, you can see into the future or get stuck in the morass of your own stories. I don't know what morass means, but I'm going to say you're getting stuck in your own stories, like the people that are trying to slander your name and destroy you to make themselves look like they didn't do anything wrong before they left. But you did. We all know it. And if your friends don't know it, the ones that you're lying to, the ones you're slandering people about, the Most High does. You're not hiding anything. Emerald takes you into the woods, where you will either compost your past and find new growth, or molder, stewing in your own toxicity. Correct. She'll watch from the shadows as you decide the path forward. Choosing the path is, in and of itself, an initiation. I choose the path to be mature and leave. I don't cheat. I have done all of these things. And then I learned. Because guess what? The very next relationship is going to happen to you. She'll watch from the shadows as you decide the path forward. Choosing the path is in and of itself an initiation. Begin your journey, and Emerald will become a bright lamp, a grow light, and a true guide. Oh, that's cute. I'm getting an emerald for sure. Let's see. What's the essence of this situation? What am I in human form not seeing? Deception. Deception that someone else is doing to you, saying about you, doing your presence, and also deception of the fact that if you know that you're a king of swords who can be all action and lies and dip in and dip out, you need to be honest about that. Okay. Reflection, the green of life. Women from Cleopatra to Halle Berry have been mesmerized by Emerald's lustrous liveliness. In ancient Rome, Emerald was associated with Venus, goddess of love. The Incans and Egyptians used emerald as sacred adornment to connect with eternal youth and healing. Hildegard von Bingen, I don't know who that is, wrote the emerald held the power of viriditas, a word used to describe the greening of growing things. So it's for growth. Yet the Taoists, I never know how to say that word, suggest caution. They teach that emerald is powerful and should not be used unconsciously. This seeming contradiction offers a meditation on love itself, that it can be powerful and should not be used unconsciously. Like the ones that trot in and promise you the sun, moon, and the stars, and then take out that sword and cut it and trot off to the next place where they're probably already been promising the sun, moon, and stars before they even cut out on you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Passion for a project or a person is a powerful force. But without self-love, external passions can become consuming. And that is correct. So when you're dipping in, promising the sun, moon, and stars, and you get a twinkle in your eye for something shiny over there, that over there, it can be all-consuming in so many ways. It can consume you with guilt, remorse, danger, karma, toxicity, regret, and many, 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 many other things. Be careful. Be careful. Even the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords needs to be careful. Because when you think you're using that sword to cut one person, that next person's going to do it right back to you. Because remember, who sees everything? Most High. Have you had times in life when your lust for something outside yourself drained your energy and left you feeling empty? Oh yes. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. All the green of nature is concentrated within the emerald. I love nature. I'm getting emerald. That is for real a crystal that I'm going to get. And when I get one, I'll share it on here, okay? Okay, keep this in mind, Laura. Laura says things. Gets distracted. Emerald. I like that a lot. Great reading. Hope you didn't mind sorry about the bed setting. I'm just in my little house sweater, cozy. I did not feel like doing anything. I probably look a mess. I'm not all apologetic. I work hard. And I work at a very active job. And I did not feel like getting ready to do this video. So I tried to put on a little fluff, just to, but I'm a busy lady. I'm a busy and active lady, I definitely have a bit of a tomboyish side, anyway, to begin with. I'm balancing that out because I don't have to defend myself all the time now with some person who's trying to destroy me. So I have been able to soften and just be comfortable like this, and love myself and get more into my softer, loving, feminine nature. But I'll always have a balance. That is the name of my channel, Black and White Heart. Shadow and light. Hey, interestingly enough, get what I'm saying? Yeah, get what I'm saying? Differences within this person right here, or what you know, within all of us, and that's a positive. Just learn how to balance it out, you know. Maybe you could check out I think my last video was on balancing the feminine, masculine energies in men and women. Just to recap, I feel like men and women are, they're swerving it right now. It's like, you know, yeah, listen, I'm not trying to be politically incorrect or piss anybody off, but I feel like females are getting too much in the masculine, and masculine are definitely going to the feminines. I mean, they're ready to attack and fight a woman in the street. They got the video we just did, attacking a woman, competing with a woman. Dude, are you, I mean, you sure what you are? Like, for real though? Listen, okay, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. You might want to check that. Okay. I probably offended someone. So I can do that at times. Lots of Virgo, lots of Scorpio. Sometimes I can be, sometimes it can be a lot. I'm learning, I'm balancing. All right, I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Please don't just watch my shorts, watch my videos. Watch my videos. Yes, I'm telling you, watch my videos. Might actually get something out of it. I appreciate the shorts too, but can we get over here on this part of the channel? Can we grow it? Say hi. Anything? Is there anyone out there? I mean, I see I have a few subscribers from 0, so apparently somebody's watching me. Let's be friends here, you know. Give me a shout out. If you don't even want to say hey, drop a state that you're in. I'm curious about that. All right. Love you guys. Love everybody. Don't destroy. Love your family. And yeah, love your family. Like, take every opportunity. Okay. Okay. Going to do what I want to do now. Not that this wasn't it, but I'm saying get in my pajamas. Wow, Queen of Swords. Get in my pajamas and get cozy is what I meant. And eat. I'm starting. All right, love you.